I had immediately had fever. It was a high fever. I don't know what happened, and all of a sudden I had a thought in my mind that I must now call to. It is not in my control to heal myself. But now I must call some ascended master, Dr. Usui. And just I completed before completing this sentence, I saw my crown chakra was completely open. I saw that, and somebody's pouring buckets of energy in my crown chakra. I got sweating and completely right from top to toes. I was completely receiving lots of healing Reiki. And then I realized how Reiki and how the Ascended Masters or how the souls are working for us also. And from that day, I want to tell you, I never had, right from 97, I never had a fever, single day. All the 17 or 19 doctors and surgeons, even those scientists came from Geneva and all, they all came for the second level. That was a great experience because they experienced 21 days what changes they found in their body, mind. I actually saw Archangel Michael in my house. That time I saw myself out of the body, and I saw myself, the whole body, each and every organ was spinning, like it was completely spinning each and every part. And I saw there was a big, huge figure there wearing a indigo color hood and all, and he was there. And that time also, I first time all of a sudden, oh, who is there, who is standing there, I said that. And immediately I got an answer from, don't worry, I'm Archangel Michael to always protect you, don't worry, I'm there. So now I have to experience, we are our own guru actually. So there is a divine power in me, so definitely divine will guide me something, definitely I'll get.
Hi, this is Akanksshaa. If you're new here, please subscribe to my channel. If you resonate with me, please like, comment, and share. Welcome to Multidimensional Soul Podcast and a Talk Show. On this show, we talk about deep spiritual and mystical experiences of people which we normally shy away talking about. We are more than our physical body, we are spiritual beings on a human journey, and we discuss how a soul exists on multiple dimensions. We discuss science, technology, and spirituality point of views and perspectives on this show. Our purpose is to open our minds to limitless possibilities and our hearts to love and shine the light within bright. Our guest today is Asmita Sowani, a Reiki Grandmaster and a Reiki healer with a vast experience of 30 plus years. She has traveled to US, UK, Australia, Dubai, Singapore, and she has more than 200,000 students across the world. She has taught Reiki even to doctors and scientists. There are times when doctors themselves invite her to give Reiki to their patients. And she always insists that Reiki is not a substitute for medical science, it's a supplementary or complementary thing. And she has had miraculous experiences treating clients in past so many years. In today's episode, she talked about her mystical experiences with Archangel Michael and Dr. Usui, who's known as the father of Reiki. And she's also talked about extraordinary experiences of her clients. Some of them were eminent persons. Her experiences training the doctors and the scientists. So this episode is full of a lot of enriching stories. It was absolutely lovely, and I enjoyed talking to Asmita. I hope you enjoy this episode too. Today we have with us Reiki Grandmaster Asmita Sowani. A very warm welcome to you on Multidimensional Soul Podcast and a talk show. It's lovely to have you here.
Thank you, Akanksha, for giving me this wonderful opportunity to meet you, and I'm here.
Can you tell us a little bit how you got into Reiki? What inspired you to get into Reiki?
Basically, my Reiki journey started from myself only, because in '94 I started having neck pain. From there it started, and then I was not knowing about Reiki anything, and I was suffering for 2 or 3 days, but then I went to doctor, orthopedic surgeon, and then he told me to take a traction. So then I took a traction. I was taking traction, and after 5 days of traction, he gave me some painkillers, but which I normally I don't use it, and I didn't use that time. I just wanted to go by traction. But all of a sudden, after 5 days, I met one of my friends. She told me about the Reiki healing technique, and she told there is a couple from there coming from Bombay. That time in Pune, nobody was there. I got address and all, telephone number. That time landline were there. 94 mobile were not there. I contact them, and immediately after 2 days, with my luck, I always say it was there, so I didn't suffer much. And I enrolled my name in the for Reiki. The next day, after 2 days, I had class also. As they have taught us to heal your body first, then you can heal others. That is the more basic funda is like that. Religiously, honestly, I worked on myself for 21 days. Almost morning, afternoon, evening, I was taking full body Reiki for myself because I wanted to get healed. Because what happened when I was taking traction, all of a sudden I had a frozen shoulder. So I was not able to sleep on this side, right side, and backache also started. So it is all connected, body and mind and everything is connected. I started when I started taking Reiki. After 5 days taking Reiki, my neck pain was completely stopped. So that was a wonderful thing for me. That confidence also, we can heal our body and mind. So like that I started, and then I got within 21 days I got 80% relief for my all back pain and frozen shoulder. Then I was eagerly waiting for my second level. There are 3 levels in the Reiki. So I was eagerly waiting, and after 21 days, there was a level 2 class. I enrolled that class, and I did my level 2. And after second level, I again worked on myself because completely wanted to heal. Then I started taking Reiki regularly. And after that 21 days, big transformation in my life. Not only on the physical level, all my these things were completely gone. 100% I got the result. But on the not only physical level, mental level also, I became more and more positive because the human tendency is like that. We always cling on negative, and that happened, and I found myself a different change in emotional level. I was very sentimental, so there was a chaos always. So that also I found a good change in me started. Then after second level, I had a thought in my mind ki now I am healed, but I must do something for society because there's a lot of problems, health issues, mental problem are there. So I wanted to, that inner urge was there, and then I started. That time, my orthopedic surgeon saw how I completely healed with this all these 3 problems without taking any medicine. Only traction was taking for 5 days, otherwise nothing. So then he started sending patients to me, the few arthritis and many levels. And then I started getting patients, and I will tell you, Akanksshaa, 75 kilometers I used to drive a scooter in Pune, and different areas I used to go right from morning to evening. I used to treat the patient. And that time I treated more than 300 patients. And then I found a great change in them. And then that my inner divine calling was there. And then I did my third level and I became a Reiki master. And then I started my classes, own classes at my place. And then all over nearby cities, I used to go. And 7 years I used to go from Kolhapur, Solapur, all the nearby cities. And people found fantastic results in them. And they got change in their physical level, mental level. Because Reiki always works on mental level first, and then because it is a mental problem, mental thing manifest on the body. It's connected with the physical and mental level.
So, can you share what exactly is Reiki? Because everybody understands that it is some form of energy healing, but you talked about mental, physical. So, what I understand is it contributes to holistic well being. So, what is Reiki and how does it contribute to well being?
Reiki is it's a healing technique. In olden days in Atharva Veda, they used to call this Ashwini Sparsha Vidya or touch healing. But the olden days they used to hide all the techniques. They always keeping secretive. They were not teaching anybody, not giving anybody that technique. They used to only for the family. They used to this technique has was in Sanskrit Grantha. In beginning of 19th century, Dr. Mika Usui, he was a professor. He was a scientist. So he was teaching in his class. One student asked him, why don't you invent some healing technique like Jesus Christ used to touch the people? We also know there were many saints and all we are having that they used to touch and they used to bless people and people used to get healed. So like that, then Dr. Mikausi started thinking this kind of technique must be there in somewhere. So he went to US, he didn't get anything. Then he went to Tibet. So he got some information from Tibetan Lotus Sutras and all. But the whole knowledge he couldn't get. And then he came to know that when people go to Gautam Buddha, they always get peace and harmony in their life. So this science of energy must be in India. So he came here and then he asked people that I want to learn this technique. So naturally people were secretive. They said, no, we don't share this knowledge to anybody. So he was a little bit depressed, like that. He was upset. So he was saying, "Okay, can I take these books? Because everything was in Sanskrit. So our people, Indian people, they told, so you don't know any Sanskrit language. How do you know? So he said, ki, I will, you have to give some exams. So he did Pandit, that till Pandit Sanskrit exams and all. And then he got that whole knowledge in Sanskrit. Afterwards, he asked, can now I can get the knowledge? They said, no, it's a secretive knowledge. So he just, while going, he asked, can I take all the Sanskrit books, these granthas? So they said, you take it. So he got all the Sanskrit granthas and books and he went to Japan. After going there, he realized, I have not got any teacher or anything. So now I have to experience. We are our own guru actually. So there is a divine power in me. So definitely divine will guide me. Something definitely I'll get. And then he did some meditation, 21 meditations, 21 days. In Sanskrit Granthas, he was all the time getting that 21 number. So he thought that this is some auspicious number for doing 21. And one more reason was there. When he studied the whole Granthas and books, he found that we have 7 energy centers or chakras. In Ayurveda, they say chakras, but it is a energy centers or you can say plexus. And then he decided to do the meditation on 7 chakras. So every 3 days on one chakra, like 21 days, he was meditating there. He found lots of wonderful experience he had. And then he started getting some symbols and mantras and all, which the pages were missing. That knowledge he was not having, he was getting from the divine every day. Every day he was getting wonderful experience. His body was completely charged. Meditation gives you so much peace, and within you, you feel that strength and all. So he got that, and he was getting a very nice feeling and all. And last 21 day, last day of the meditation, he had a wonderful experience. He said he was completely into the meditation, and right from morning to evening, without having food and water, he was meditating there. So nothing he took, and his sunrise he used to sit for meditation, and sunset he used to come out of the meditation. He took only 21 stone. He has written in his book that 21 stones just to count the days. Otherwise, it will be it's very difficult to count the days. So he used to throw the stone and he used to go to sleep. So last day of the this thing, he was completely right from morning to night, evening. He was completely in the deep meditation, had a wonderful experience. The body was becoming more and more lighter. And then he, all of a sudden, there was a darkness, and he was about to come from the meditation. And then again, he saw a fully white light. Reiki is a basically meaning of the Reiki is a universal life force energy, which is everywhere. We say it's cosmic energy. Cosmic energy is everywhere. It is within you, within me, and everywhere. And we are part of that energy. Energy is within us, but it's lying dormant. We are not using it properly. So, like that, he realized that cosmic energy flow was coming to him, and all of a sudden, that energy, divine energy, entered in his body through his crown chakra, at top of the head, and he started soothing and started feeling great. That I'm receiving some cosmic energy or healing power. And then after a few minutes and all, the energy flow was stopped. And then all his seven chakras got activated at once. Here in Reiki sessions, we activate by step, but here the sadhana was there. A lot of things were there, meditation and all. So all seven chakras got activated. And when he came out of the meditation, all the time he was feeling his hands were warm, and there was a tingling sensation in his hands, palms, and the whole body, right from top to toes, his whole body was completely charged. And then he realized, but yes, I have got some power, but intellect mind, we always have a question mark. Whether it is a healing power or not, I don't know. So then that question was in his mind, and he was getting down from the mountain. So his 21 days were over. And night, when he was getting down from the mountain, he got a hurt to his legs, and blood started flowing so much. Then he was all the time, that question mark was there. Then he realized, let me at least experience, I'm feeling that some energy, so let me experience that whether it is a healing power or not. And he kept his hand on the wound, and within fraction of a second the blood stopped, he said. And then slowly, gradually, the superficial pain was completely gone. At one point there was no pain, no blood flow. And then he came home, and he has written in his book that when he came home, there were no marks, no pain. The whole wound was healed because the whole all seven chakras were activated, and it was like that. So this is the meaning of the Reiki, and how we discovered the Dr. Usui. And I'm really thankful to Dr. Usui because he spread this knowledge to every corner of the world. Not he didn't keep it only for the Japan. Everywhere he spread this knowledge. And
Wow, fascinating. So it's Reiki is essentially universal cosmic energy, divine energy, which is within all of us. And you just told us a very beautiful story about the origin of Reiki. So it's amazing that you are continuing this work across the world. Can you tell us the mystical experiences and what was the miraculous experience you had in this, like how you have healed yourself miraculously? Can you just talk about that?
I would like to tell you that that energy is within us, and I was not using it properly. We don't use it. But when I started taking Reiki, I started feeling better and better. It is not a one day job. You have to keep it taking for a longer period. Even as doctor also says, na 3 days medicine you take. If you don't heal, you get healed 3 more days, like that. So it is a healing process. Is forever life. So I found myself difference in me on the physical level, mental level, emotional level. And when I was teaching, I had wonderful experiences. Absolutely, I was into teaching. 90 from in 95 I became a Reiki teacher. From there I started my another journey. I was completely healed, and then in the nearby cities I taught. And then after 7 years I made many masters also. They're doing well, and they're in the Reiki teaching and all. And then I went to first my seminar was in Singapore. Then 3 times I went to Singapore, then London 3 times, then Melbourne. I was in Moscow. Indian students were there, and other students everywhere. In USA, 5 years back when I went to USA, I took a 19 senior citizens, American senior citizens course, and they were so happy. They're so happy. They're eagerly waiting now for me because in COVID period we couldn't go. So like that, the knowledge is spreading like that. So I would like to share one experiences. I used to go when I used to go house to house and give the treatment. There was one girl who met with an accident, and she had a facial paralysis. And she was taking a treatment for 3 months for a well-known doctor. 3 months she was taking treatment, but the face remained same. And she started getting acidity and all. So doctor stopped the medicine. And exactly that time, he came to know some of from doctor who he was knowing me. So he came to know that I'm doing the healing work. So he gave a check to her and told her that you meet this lady and she will do that healing. And then I went to her and I saw her. It was so miserable. Her whole face was completely damaged, and her from that day, accident day, her one eye was completely closed. She couldn't open one eye. and the whole right side was completely in this thing. Then when I saw her, immediately now in the Reiki last 30 years, I'm into this spiritual practice. So that time it was new for me. It was a challenging patient, I can say, but we never challenge divine, because divine is there, and through me it is going to. I'm not a healer. Healer is that we are just instrument. So like that, I saw her and told her that minimum 21 days. Now 3 months are over, so we have to you have to take the 21 days. I will come to you and give the treatment. And I started treatment. First 7 days or 6 days, I do remember. After 6 or 7 days, her eye was open. So that was a great experience for me, miraculous experience for me. And I keep continue giving Reiki, and I gave her assurance. And always I used to tell all my patients, you are going to heal. That was my first sentence was that. So people also used to get that confidence, and they were feeling good and better and better. So I told her in the birth, you are going to heal it. You trust yourself, your abilities, your divine qualities, and trust divine also. So like that, I was giving her Reiki, and I just gave 25 days Reiki to her, and her whole face was now. And then she was working in the bank, and then bank people saw her stop the medicines, and only with the Reiki she got healed. So then bank manager called me and he said, we all want to learn Reiki, but we want to know about Reiki first. So I always say, first know about the what is Reiki is all about. Concept should be clear. And then I gave a free lecture to their bank, and all bank people in the bank only they did the whole class. So that was a miraculous experience for me. Many are there. I will share some of them after. My experience is like that in the beginning. When I started taking, I was having tremendous back pain that time. I had a frozen shoulder very badly. I was not able to sleep on the right side, and it was hurting backache. And then in the beginning, what happened when you start taking Reiki? Reiki doesn't work on the superficial; it goes into the deep, and it works right from roots. It takes out the problem. So in the beginning, I pain was much more. So one, I will share with you. First day or second day, I felt ki this is not going to work, because human mind is like that. But still, somebody was telling me, yes, you are going to heal completely. And then again and again, those important parts where there are while taking Reiki, we have all the organs are important in our body. So I healed myself more and more. I started meditation 94. I'm just doing meditation, and meditation gives you always a inner peace, inner strength. And then afterwards, as you grow spiritually, you start getting some glimpses also, visions also. So that also I used to found that the energy is going particular part, especially on the frozen shoulder. Heart is the important part, and armpit is the important part. So I used to take more on the heart and armpit, because our hearts are come from heart. It is the extension from heart. So I used to take more on that, and whatever Reiki I taken, I got more and more healed within 52 days complete. Yes.
You mentioned you started getting visions and glimpses, and I believe you have worked with Dr. Usui himself with his presence and with Archangel Michael also. So, can you share those experiences?
Sure. Along with the Reiki, I have learned alternative therapies also. So one of the therapies, angel healing, and I learned from my daughter. She's a wonderful master, angel master. And I learned along with that. I was healing. I used to call Michael always. I am my favorite is the Raphael and this thing. Michael. Raphael is a healer, so I always used to ask him and give me the divine guidance. What shall I do? And Michael always used to protect. So one fine day, I had a wonderful experience. I actually saw Archangel Michael in my house. In that process, I had a body experience also, out of body experience also. I will share both. I normally go for the morning walk at 5:45 or 6 o'clock, and when I come back at 7, I do the water therapy, and I did that, and I lie down and I take my all Reiki points. So I was taking my Reiki regularly like that, and I just right from eyes to eye when I came in the heart chakra. All of a sudden, on the heart chakra, you won't believe my heart was throbbing like anything. That was my first experience. So always first experience, you something you for a second you get panic. But I always trust divine. Divine is doing something for me, good for me. And the heart started topping. My hands were like that, shaking and all. And that time I saw myself out of the body, and I saw myself, the whole body, each and every organ was spinning, like it was completely spinning each and every part. So it was a few seconds that experience, but it was so tremendous. And then I said myself, "Ki, this is something going on for my best." And Archangel Michael and Raphael are there, Reiki is there. And after some time, immediately it stops, and I become slowly, gradually relaxed. And exactly that time, I saw there is an arch in my from bedroom when I sleep. I can see that arch, kitchen and drawing room arch. And I saw there was a big, huge figure there, wearing a indigo color hood and all. And he was there, and that time also, I first time all of a sudden, oh, who is there? Who is standing there? I said that, and immediately I got an answer from, don't worry, I'm Archangel Michael to always protect you. Don't worry, I'm there. So he gave that assurance and vanished. And then I thought, oh my goodness, he's always there. And from that day, it was a wonderful experience, amazing experience, because that out of body experience gave me a different feeling, different inner strength. And that time my body was so lighter than feather. So I took 12 minutes to 20 minutes to come from my bedroom to my dining room. So it was an amazing experience, and divine is always giving us when you are connected to the divine. I am connected so much divine once you learn Reiki. The crown chakra is first we activate the crown chakra and we get connect to this thing. And when we activate our root chakra, root chakra is a survival issue, and we get connect with the mother Earth that time. So that is the thing. I really these are the two experiences in my life, and there are many. As you were asking, Akanksha, I would like to share one more experience. It was on the soul level, because I know Dr. Usui 100 years back. He was there, and now he's not a physical body, but soul never died. He's there in the soul level. So all of a sudden, one fine day, I had in 11:30 or almost 12 o'clock, I had immediately had fever. It was a high fever, tremendous high fever, and there was no. I went to my friend's house, and there was no thermometer and all, nothing. And I had a tremendous fever, and I was feeling drowsy also. So that time also I was trying to get Reiki and all, but my hands were not keeping, and it was a tiring feeling and all. And I don't know what happened. And all of a sudden, I had a thought in my mind that I must now call to, it is not in my control to heal myself. But now I must call some Ascended Master, Dr. Usui. He is there always. And so I just sat, I was not lying down. To give him respect, that time also I felt, no, I must. So I just took the support of this thing, wall, and I just was praying that Dr. Usui, please help me. And next day I was having a big class of Reiki class. So I just prayed him that please send me lots of healing. And just I completed, before completing this sentence, I saw my crown chakra was completely open. It was amazing. I really get still also, I get goosebumps. And eyes were, there was a tears in my eyes, and I saw that, and somebody's pouring buckets of energy in my crown chakra. And it was something different experience. And my whole body started shaking, and whole the I got sweating, and completely right from top to toes. I was completely receiving lots of healing Reiki, and just within few seconds, then the flow stopped. I could feel that, and then when I came out of that state of mind, it was a really different state of mind. And then I realized how Reiki and how the Ascended Masters or how the souls are working for us also. And then from that day, I'm always in gratitude, right from childhood. My nature is like that, always gratitude. And that is always, then it increased more and more with these experiences and all. It was amazing experience. And from that day, I want to tell you, I never had, right from 97, I never had a fever, single day. Never had. That Dr. Usui had healed me completely on that. Never, never. Even in COVID, I didn't have any fever. COVID was not there. Fever also. When I took the vaccination also, my friends all, you are going to get fever. But I never had fever. Up till now, I don't know again. So this is the thing. So it was a wonderful.
Wow, very beautiful. One of the best things that you talked about is the doctors themselves call you for healing. And this is where I think science and spirituality both combine. I believe you have had many doctors calling you, and you have taken Reiki session for surgeons also in London. So, can you just talk about that?
Many doctors have come to my house also for learning Reiki. And when I started going abroad, I was taking a class in one of radiologists, and she arranged the class for me. And I was taking many classes, but one class I took only for the doctors and like that, completely intellectual. So I started my class, and when I started my lecture, so I was telling about what is Reiki all about, how this science has come. This is a science. It's not a only magic or black magic. It is not like that. It is a science. We are part of that cosmic energy, and cosmic energy, how it works. So in between my lecture, one there was one scientist. Three scientists were there. They came to London to meet their friends and all. They also were curious about to know what is exactly this Reiki. And 17 people were there, doctors were there, and one of the scientists, he asked me, Asmita Tai, can you show me the Reiki energy going from here to there? So I said, no, we can't show the energy. So he said, why? Then I asked him, okay, I heard that you are a scientist. Can you show me the wind is going from here to there? Can you show me the wind is going from here to there? So he said, no, we can't show the wind. So I said, it is like that. This science is like that. It has to experience. And then I gave just two examples. I just told everybody that when you open the window and when you get the cool breeze, then you say, oh, it's a cool breeze. So, and when you use the electricity, you can't see that. But when you use the gadgets, mixer, TV, whatever, then you say it is electricity. So it is like that. So then he just he realized what. Then he says, "Sorry, I didn't mean that." I said, "Absolutely, but it's an intellect question. I like and love. Whatever questions will come, doubts will become. You're most welcome. I'll try my level best to explain that." And then in between, somebody was asking and all. Then when I did that attunement, I will tell you about the attunement attunement process in Reiki. Reiki can't be learned only with the reading books, or Reiki can be learned online. If people are doing online, I really feel bad because Dr. Usui has told you can give the distance healing, but not attunement. Attunement is the person should be there. Dr. Usui has told that person should be there. Then only you can activate the chakras. If the person is not there, how you will activate their chakras? So I told him that. Then in between they were asking questions. Then when they did attunement, I attuned them, and that time also many doctors they were having tears. That is the reason, because ladies always can cry out this thing, but gents are like that.
Yeah.
So we always suppress the emotions. And many gents I have seen, they came to my classes, they were crying a lot. And they used to ask me why, while taking Reiki for few days, we were always having tears in our eyes. So I said, these are all suppressed emotions. You can't cry in front of anybody or like that or not. So these are suppressed emotions. Reiki works like that. She will suppress things also, take it out. It is not superficial. It is a deep rooted patterns and all there. So it will automatically go. While going, everybody was in the tears. Everybody was asking. So I just said, today you just keep your intellect aside. This is a spiritual thing and you have to experience. And after taking Reiki, everybody took Reiki religiously. I taught them. And while going there, everybody was in tears. I'm so sorry. We were judging you. We were asking intellectual questions and all, but you are so amazing. You gave us a lot of things and knowledge, and I do remember that time. I was there for few days, or 21 days I was there. And then all these 17 or 19 doctors and surgeons, even those scientists came from Geneva and all, they all came for the second level. That was a great experience because they experienced 21 days what changes they found in their body, mind. It is not only physical healing, it is a emotional, and Reiki. Basically, every physical disease is connected with the mind. Mind is disturbed, it comes on the physical level, and then you start paining here and there, isn't it? So it is like that. It manifests on the body. So when your mind is calm and quiet, you're so happy. You can sleep on the floor also. But when the mind is disturbed, it always carry all these things, and that is why we call disease. What is the meaning of disease? Which is not is disease.
Yeah.
Disease. So it is like that, and I got fantastic experience of that. And not only I got, but today more than 2 lakhs people they have learned from me all over across the world, and they are so happy. And when I see their when I listen their experiences and share their when they share a lot of experiences with me, so I really feel good, and I'm always thankful to Dr. Usui that he has rediscovered and he has given to us. Otherwise this knowledge would have definitely keep in India only like that. So that is a wonderful experience for me, people. I would like one more, is it okay?
Yeah, please.
When I was giving Reiki, you all know that Pandit Jasraj is a very well-known classical singer, and I was totally fond of him and classical singing. I love to. Me and my husband used to go for their concerts and all. So one day there was a meeting going on next to my building, and he started having a headache and little bit chest pain was there. So he took some medicine and all regularly, whatever his thing was there. Afterwards, also it didn't stop. So he called the doctor and he asked them, "Ki I can't now. Can I come to Bombay immediately?" So he said, "If you are feeling, you come there." Then one of my friends, she said, "Ki Pandit ji, I will take you to one of my healers. She's doing Reiki." So he said, "Huh, we have heard about Reiki in Bombay, but I never experienced that." So she came, and that time I was going for the patient to patient and all, so many classes. So he came, and when I saw Pandit Jasraji there, I was really privileged that then he just told me, "I want a Reiki from you." So I was really, there were no words. Then I make him sleep on the bed, and I started giving him Reiki. So we normally we start from eyes, because eyes are the window to see the world, and the whole pressure comes on the eyes. So we normally we start from Reiki, this thing. And I was giving him head point, because according to their problems we treat them afterward, but the major points. And I completed my head points, and I almost completed my 7 chakras. And I was on the sacral chakra, this hara chakra. And all of a sudden he got up, and he said, "I want a pen and paper." So I just asked, "Why you want paper?" And I want to write you something. And it was a really miraculous experience for me. Immediately I want. So before, in between, I gave him paper and all. And he has written that in that paper, that it was a really miraculous experience for me. The first time I took, but I could feel that energy. Whatever you are doing from here to here, I could feel that energy was passing through me. And from my head, the head was paining too much. So I could feel that waves were going out of my head. Because why he felt like that so intensely? Because any spiritual practice, or even normal singing, is a sadhana. So when you start go into the deep level, your body become more lighter and more sensitive also. You can feel that in crowd, as you will feel that we don't feel in the lot of crowd is there. We feel that if the person is sensitive, you can feel the vibrations also. So then he said, "Ki now I could feel that healing was happening, and at this point I don't have headache at all. It has stopped, and even chest pain is not there." So I was very happy, and I kept that paper many years. I kept that paper, and then he asked me, "Hey, I heard about you that you do the distance healing also." So I'm going to Germany for my concerts, 15 days. So can you send me a energy, Reiki energy from your healing? And then I was sending him Reiki. I gave particular time to him. Indian time, I gave him that 11 to 11:30, half an hour you will receive. And that time mobiles were not there. So he took my landline number. So from fifth day, he called me from Germany on my landline and he said, yes, I'm receiving the energy whenever I am sleeping, sitting, and I'm in the my classical singing also. I feel that I'm receiving energy, and all my concerts are going so well. So please keep continue till 15 days. I said yes, Panditji, and then after he came home, he landed home, and then he said, first call, I'm going to call you first, not call anybody, and I'm so thankful for you. So what can I give you? Because in Reiki we say ki energy exchange, he
Yeah.
heard about that. So energy exchange should be there, healing for the healing patients or person. So I said, it's my privilege. You just his habit was like that. He used to keep your hand like Reiki hand, and he used to say Jai Ho. That was his favorite position. So I said, Panditji, you just pray for them and just say Jai Ho for me. That's my energy exchange. And he did that. And it was when he passed away, literally that day, I was giving Reiki to his soul. Because soul was also needed. And he
Right.
had a very peaceful death.
Wow, amazing. For those who are tuning in from outside India, Pandit Jasraj is a very famous classical singer and he received highest awards from India, Indian president. So you have treated more than 200,000 students and you have been working with doctors also for so long. It's really amazing. So few years back would have been considered quite woo
Right.
to,
Very true.
and now the science is catching up to spirituality, so to say. The earth itself moving into higher dimension, ascending into higher dimension, and the vibration of earth is moving. And some of the Indian leaders are saying that we will now move into Satya Yuga, or we have already started moving into Satya Yuga. So, in all of this scenario, what do you think? What is the future of Reiki in all of this?
Reiki is spreading nowadays very fast. Few years back, it was not there. When I learned Reiki and I became a Reiki teacher, that time doctors were also not believing all these things because they've never experienced that. And then slowly, gradually, when doctors came and learned Reiki, and they also into that, and they always tells ki we even before doing surgery, we give Reiki to that patient. OT also we give the Reiki even before that, one day before we take for ourselves, because they also have a lot of stress and all. So slowly, gradually, it is increasing, and I definitely feel that it should everyone at least learn level one for self healing, at least minimum. And we are not going to be selfish also. So when we go to the second and third level, you can do the distance healing, and everyone do that. Everyone should do that because it is needed for the earth. Everywhere there's a chaos and so many things are going on. So through Reiki, it is a wonderful thing that everybody will become more positive, more stronger, and the nature will be changed. Our nature also, because that togetherness feeling, it comes from Reiki, and they are taking care of everybody. And nowadays, we are seeing, especially after COVID, everybody has become so selfish. So that also, that attitude should change. So I had taken intention that up till now I have taught more than 2 lakhs, but I want to go for 2 crores people. That is my intention. I always pray for that. I don't want anything. I just want to do my work till my last breath. That's all. There is nothing else. So definitely the shift, there will be a big shift and good shift also. So, but it will take time because there are many patterns to break the patterns. For
Right.
the people also to break the patterns and all, it takes time. That is why healing is necessary, and that is why no, most of the people are on the alternative therapies also, Reiki, pranic healing, and so many are there. Angel healing and all, and these angels are working. They are ready to work for us, but we are not. We were not aware of all these things, and now we are aware of that. We can evoke them. When you invoke them, they are always ready to help you.
So, when you talked about breaking the patterns and mostly we've seen patterns come from the societal functioning, environment, society, and majority of the patterns are ancestral patterns that come from generations. So, have you invoked the presence of ancestors? Have you done ancestral healing along with layer Reiki?
Not yet much, but invoke everybody. When I do the attunement, I call upon all higher energies.
Okay.
So my attunement start with the higher energy prayers, and then I do the attunement because their blessings are there. That is why my house is different house. So people say when we enter in a house, it's very peaceful feeling and all.
And you also talked about giving Reiki to Pandit Jasraj's soul. So, have you got any requests of working with any souls of people who have crossed over, the loved ones? Because you've been working with the higher beings also.
Those who are not in the physical body, they are somewhere, definitely, and they are near with us, near ones, dear ones, always with us. So I keep praying for them wherever you are. Always be peaceful, or I pray for them. Then at that time, I archangels, I pray to Archangel also, Gabriel also. Gabriel always takes care of babies and mothers and all, when the pregnant babies and all. And Jophiel always brings the happiness in children. So, and Raphael is a healer, Michael is a protection and gives lots of strength and courage. So I that time, while even right from beginning, while when I learn angel healing, from that day, along with the Reiki treatment, I use call them Archangel Raphael, Michael, according to the need of the patient, and they are getting fantastic results, faster results. And as I wanted to tell you one thing, Akansha, everybody is not healing faster way, because everybody's pattern is different. Pattern means many people, there some people are very they have resistance, rigidity. Nothing will happen with me with this and all. Then it takes time to break the patterns. And we have in Reiki classes, we have wonderful symbols that to break the patterns, to take out their mental block. There are mental block, no? Fear is a mental block, depression is a mental block. All the mental, psychosomatic, all the mental blocks are there. But some people, they are why the kids are getting healed fastly, because they don't have, they are innocent.
Yeah.
They are completely connected to the divine, so they get healed faster way. But we people always have that nothing will happen with Reiki, nothing will happen with the medicine. Even when doctor gives us, and this is supportive for, I always say, medical science is medical science, definitely, and it is needed also. But it is supportive for medical. So when you say that when doctor gives you medicine, the patient also should take it with the very honestly, and with the complete trust
Faith.
on faith, and trust on divine, and trust on the doctor also. In olden days, there was always one family doctor used to happen. Nowadays, everybody running after different doctors, because they don't have faith on one this thing. Even that time, doctor would have given us distilled water in the injection. That also we used to say very happy, because that we used to have a faith. That is the change in the new generation. So, and a lot of stress accumulation. That is the main reason. As food is also not fast food, everywhere they are eating fast food. They don't have timings for eating also. That is also very important. It all affects on the body level, mental level, emotional
Yeah.
level.
So, have you worked with youngsters? What is your experience? Because they have very little patience for everything, and they don't want to sit at one place. There are so many distractions, like there's TV, there's internet, and mobile, and everything. Video games are there. So, what is your experience of working with the youngsters?
Yes, my experience is totally different. Whatever you are saying, it is not happen. It didn't happen that way. I used to take classes on. We always normally in Reiki we teach after 8 age. 8 to 11 is the children classes, and then they can come in the admin. So when I used to take classes, children are more honest than parents. Whatever is has been taught by teacher, they will definitely do it regularly. And my all small kids also, after 8 age, they used to, the first day they used to run here and there, but a particular that day I always make them sleep, and take the practice. And from that day, they started taking Reiki regularly. Even they used to ask in the school also, ma'am, if you have any problem, let me know. I have learned Reiki and I will give you the Reiki. And they share with me so many experiences like that. And even the house also they ask, mummy, mummy, if you have any problem, you have a headache, tell me, I can heal you. That some feeling is there, okay, I can also do that.
Yeah.
And really children have, because they are very honest, and we always find the excuses. Today there was no time and I was so busy. So that experience, and I worked on the special children also. Special child. I will tell you, a special child, there are many categories in that. Some of them by birth, those are mentally retarded. I always tell them, I don't give the false promises of that your child will be all okay, because it comes from genetics. So it takes time, or it is not possible also genetically, if it is come. So but we found fantastic result with them also. Many parents of special children, they came to me, they learn Reiki, and they told me that when we give Reiki every day for children, and some of them were very violent, they become very violent, and shout and all, like that. So that time Reiki worked them fantastically. They became slowly, gradually, they became calm and quiet. They have started doing, and some were very slow. So like that, and we use the some techniques in slow learners also.
Okay.
I have done psychology, BA psychology in olden days, 50 years back. So now I'm 73. So,
You
but
don't look.
with the grace of God and divine and all, and when I came to the Reiki and angel healing, I got so much energy. And right from today, right also nowadays, I just take sleep for 3.5 hours. That is enough for me.
Oh.
I sleep at 1 o'clock, but 3:30 on Brahma Murta, get up. I do my meditations and all, some Reiki and all, everything. And again, I sleep for some time, but I go for walk for 4 kilometers, and I'm keeping myself physically fit. And I don't feel I'm 73. I always say I'm 37 years old. So that is the main thing. And the whole, all over the world, I had been to take classes. And main thing is, I want to acknowledge my family, because my husband was such a loving and wonderful person. He never said no. He was helping so much in the classes also. He used to drop my senior citizen students means those who used to come for he used to drop them home by car. And my daughters also, my husband never, was roaming around for the classes, everywhere going, they never had complaint. And they have supported me so much. So I'm thankful to all of them. And, special children also, they found a difference in them. So work is going on, and it will be on. And I love to, it's my, we called it Marathi Vrat.
Okay.
So once I've taken that intention that I want to reach up to that goal, and I'm going to do. That is why my younger daughter calls me Mother India.
Okay.
She always calls me when I am going from the office and all. She calls, "Hello, Mother India, how are you? You have a time for me?" They're joking and all, but yeah, they know that mom is working for society, and I love to work for society, because that gives you really happiness, really different feeling. That is, you can count also. It is amazing one.
Yeah, it's very fulfilling. So it's amazing work that you're doing with even the younger generation and the special needs children also. You talked about some time back about different energies and how you connect with the higher realms. Now, when we are doing this kind of work for the ascension of Earth, at the same time, there are a lot of dark energies and there are a lot of energies attacking, whether it's psychic attacks or evil eye, or there are a lot of darker entities and energies who don't want this work to continue. So, what is your experience with them, and what can people do to, especially healers, face these kind of challenges? So, what can people do to get over that?
We can use the all spiritual practices, which like Reiki, pranic healing, and all. We can pray to angels also. To because even we work on when patient comes to us. We first clean their aura. If we know that the person is needed, it is upon their, just depend upon their need. Cancer patient especially, we clean their aura first. We take salt and clean the aura, because salt is always absorbing the
Cleansing, yeah.
negativity and pain also, body pain. So we clean the aura like that. If we find somewhere there is a negativity at some place also, there are many places that negative, uh, especially you see that graveyards or whatever sometimes, and when you pass on from that side also, you feel that energy different. And one of my the vastu is also important, no? So the place where you are staying, what was there behind before that, that is also important. One of my student, he is in police department. He learned all the levels from me, and when he learned all these things, he was in different area, and when he posted to another area in Naund area, so he calls me always. He calls me Asmita Tai. So he asked me, Asmita Tai, I'm after coming here, every day I have having my palpitation, heart beating starts and all, and I'm feeling different energy. There is some negative energy I feel. So I said, you clean the aura, what I taught you, and give Reiki to that particular place and all, and just find it out. What was there in that police circle before that? What was that place was having? And then after 3 days, he called me and he said there was a graveyard, and that is why all the time he was feeling, because his energy was different. And after doing the spiritual practices, you have a sensitive body and mind and all, so you can feel immediately. Negative person also you can make out. So even in the roads also, we say highways, some there is always boards, accident zone, go slow, so accident spot. Why sometimes the accident occurs on the same spot? Because some energy, bad energy, negative energy must be there. So that is why, according to our teaching, I always give the homework that Bombay Pune highway, few years back, there was one big accident when Bhakti Barve, that actress, passed away.
On express.
But and after that, 8 accident happened on the same spot. So then, one by one, it started happening. Then I told my students that want to work on the highways, and then everybody was working on the same that particular patch, and we were giving and sending symbols and Reiki, and afterwards it was slowly, gradually. So we can do that, no? Any kind of listening. So it works fantastically.
Okay. Have you done any collective Reiki healings across the world?
Yes, yes. Across the world, we have done. Especially, I will tell you, the in COVID, we had to do that collective group Reiki and all, because a lot of in between the period were very scary period in COVID, and many doctors, used to call me from the hospital that please keep sending group healing and all. Our patient is having attack on lungs, COVID attack on lungs or some particular part, that they were in CCU. So please do that. So I used to give them particular time, 10 o'clock or something like that. And 3 times we used to send Reiki for the collective Reiki to the patients and all. I used to sleep at 2:30 at midnight. I used to chant also so much. I used to give Reiki, and then we used to do the group healing also. And then we used to get fantastic results. The doctor used to call and say, our patient is now in normal room. Now it is absolutely. And that feeling gives you a different peace and all, peace of mind. That is more important.
Yeah, of course. When you mentioned about chants, what kind of chanting do you do? Is it any religious chanting or is it?
I do the religious chanting, and we have a switch word also. I learned the switch word also,
Okay.
from my daughter, and some healing codes also. So we do all these things for the patient. If the patient is having headache, we give the Reiki also, and we have some healing codes also. So we tell them to write on the left veins and all, here on the wrist. We tell them to write few things,
Okay.
few numbers, particular numbers, and within no time they found the difference like that, and it helps too. And
Okay.
a switch word, this thing, and I chant basically right from childhood. I'm a Maharashtrian family. There were samskaras like that. Every day, evening, you have to chant this, and then only you will get the food. So Ram Raksha, Bhimarupi, Hanuman Chalisa, Hanuman Chalisa now. So like that, every day from that childhood, we are chanting that. So I used to chant 21 times for the society. For the patients, I used to chant for at night. And then I used to sleep at 2 to 2:30.
Wow.
So it helps, no? Anyhow, these are the ascendant masters kind of thing.
Yeah.
So we trust that, and once basically human being doesn't trust on our own self, so they don't trust on others also.
Right.
So always trust divine. Divine is going to take care, and we are not doing anything. We are just a channel. We can't do anything. We can't change the destiny also, but if there is something going to bad happen, if you are doing all the spiritual practice also, it makes the intensity, that intensity also decrease or
Reduces.
reduce and all like that. So spiritual practice, along with all these things, I use that, and I'm getting fantastic results and all, and people are very happy.
So I have a few questions that I ask all my guests. And you mentioned about connecting with the higher dimension beings. So if you have to explain to a common person what is a multidimensional being, how will you explain?
The basic spirituality is the basic. It is the base of human this thing. Science is always there, and it is always helping us. It is not like that. But spirituality also is needed when the person is having trust, belief system strong. Your roots are strong. Basically, our roots are not strong. We are always in between. So we are not connected to the source also, and we are not connected to mother. We are hanging in between. So that is the thing. Once you start spirituality practices, you get connect with the divine also, and then divine also started giving you messages. So I got many messages like that. I would like to share one experience
Sure.
with this. I when I used to take classes many years back in 98, I think, 98. So there was a 15 people, and one couple came to my class after marriage, 7 years of marriage. They were keen to have baby, but it was not happening. So doctor told that there is no medical problem. Now just see. So it is up to the whatever you are. And one of my student, she told them to come for the class, and the class was going on. And what happened? We one by one, she used to send me. I am in the different room for the attunement room, and I attune the people one by one. And when their turn came, husband and wife sitting together nearby. So when their turn came together, I got a message from divine that call both of them inside. So whatever divine says, I follow my instinct or whatever visions or whatever messages. Then I told her, call them together. Then I put two chairs. Attunement is always one to one, but there is some message and there is some purpose. Must be definitely God is having some purpose. So I told husband to sit, and I complete his attunement. Then I was completing his wife's attunement. And last attunement, second, I literally saw a baby. She's holding a beautiful baby, like in her hands. That was a slight glimpse, but I could clearly saw that. And then I thought that there is some purpose, definitely. Then I didn't tell her anything, both of them. I told them to practice every day. And then I called her mom, and I told her that this is the thing it happened, and it must be definitely some good news or something. But don't tell her now, because that they feel till it happens, they always in this thing. So I told them her not to tell. Even she got conceived, don't tell. After 9 months, when the baby will happen, then you tell her if you want to. And I am not a great person. It is just a divine connection, and I found that just keep between you and me. And it happened that way. Just after 2 months, she got conceived, and then 9 months she was taking Reiki. She came into me again, and fourth month she did level 2, level 3, and she had a wonderful child, baby girl. She's like angel. We call her Angel also sometimes. So, and now she's in USA, somewhere in USA, some part of USA, doing her MS.
Wow.
So that is the great experience. These are the things we get. But that we are getting means I am not a great person. We are on the same level. How much spirituality you are inclined for that, and how much you are doing the practice, and completely trust divine. That whatever divine will give me, I will.
Yeah, so you are combining science and spirituality, and you are both practical and spiritual.
Yes.
And what I understood is that you can access higher dimensions and higher beings, get messages from the divine, but at the same time, it is very important to be anchored here and now with Mother Earth.
That is why we, even in Reiki, if you do the level 1, leave it like that. So we said, go up to the root chakra, because root is the main. It is a support for the spinal cord. In prana is in root chakra. When the prana leaves the body, it comes from root to like this crown chakra, it comes out. So that root chakra getting activated.
What is holistic well-being according to you?
Holistic well-being, be simple, open your heart, accept everything as it is, whatever is there. Accept. If there is sorrow, ups and downs, everything are there, but it's okay. Just move on in life. Otherwise, we'll get stuck up there. And then holistic approach means just same thing. Be with your own self. Keep helping everybody. Keep always think for society. Nature is giving us so much, and we are just abusing nature. We are cutting the trees and all, not again replanting and all. So these is simple things are holistic approach. It is not like that you have to go to the Himalaya and chant for like that many years. It's not like that. Holistic approach is my way of this thing. Have a simple life, help everybody, and wherever needed, you should be there. That they need. That is their need.
What is love according to you?
According to me, love is not an emotion. It is your whole existence. How you are. Because we don't look into our own self. Love is there, but we have blocked our heart chakra. So when heart chakra is blocked, you are not open, how you will receive? Divine is giving you so much. Okay. But if you keep like that, only like this, body language also we can make out. Many people, hours together, they are like this. Means, but from their body language, we can make out they are not open. Always remember. So again, connection. There is a connection like that. So constipation. The person is having constipation. He doesn't have a let go in life. Just let go. Past and gone. Remember the beautiful memories and be with them. But otherwise you can't move on. So past and gone, and future is unknown. Why worried about the future? Trust the universe. Trust your own abilities. That is more important. Trusting ourselves that I can do it. Definitely you can reach the goal. But if you say, oh, how it will be, then always there are blockages. So it is like that. Love is there inside, and love yourself. And the person who loves our own self, he can love thousands and lakhs of people. I know that. As we are, because body is a beautiful gift which God has given us, and we are just ignoring body because we have got the free body. So that is why we don't have that value. So we should learn to value our body, respect our body, take care of our why this is happening, why my knees are hurting, why then. So I must lacking somewhere. So start loving your body. Taking Reiki is also nothing else. Loving your body, where we have time to love, where we have time to hug our own self, where why we do the mirror work. I have done the Heal Your Life course also with Hendana.
Yeah.
So like that, many things we learn. There is a lot of knowledge. Spiritual knowledge is sky is the limit.
Yeah.
But we have to apply that also. Not only People are learning, but if they don't do and apply on our own self, then nothing will happen. I always tell everybody, you are learning Reiki, so you apply yourself. Go for the door to door also, you go if it is possible. Otherwise, distance healing is also there. You can sit here and do Reiki for patients anywhere, planet Earth, and always give lots of healing to Mother Earth also. Mother Earth is doing so much.
Yeah.
And we are not praying also. Prayers are always there. And prayers always works. True prayer always works. When we came on this earth, we were so pure and all. After growing age and we start collecting so much anger, hatred, jealousy, so many things we accumulate. That accumulation manifests on the body. So we have to heal our body, mind, soul, and spirit. And through Reiki or pranic healing, and do all the practices. It is not like I never say you only do Reiki. Don't do that and no. Everything is having their purpose. And whatever you are going to get, you are going to get. If it is in your destiny, you will come to me. And otherwise, I am now not. I never do the advertisement for my classes. How they came? It's not a small amount of people. There are lakhs of people. How they came? I don't know. That's a God's grace. And I'm so connected with them. And WhatsApp is a blessing for me. Yeah. Really, it is blessing for me. I don't use the Instagram and Facebook, but WhatsApp, we are so connected with all over the world. And even in COVID, I used to get call from London, Melbourne. All my students used to call me, please send us Reiki, and we used to help them. So across the country, also we can do that.
What is your parting message for our audience?
For audience, I would like to that you and me are not different. We are on the same level, and everybody is having lots of love, light and energy within us, but we are not using it. We are not spreading that knowledge or spreading this love to share. We don't share the experiences, and I'm thankful to you that you gave me the opportunity, Akanksshaa, that to sharing the experiences. Otherwise, I share with some people, but not on the different level. This is a. I'm really amazing. I'm feeling great for you that I could share all these experiences. And actually, I have started writing a book on that, but it is in Marathi. I will translate into English also. It 80% had done, but 20% has left like that because I'm so busy. But it will happen. I will.
Yeah, we will all look forward to your
Yes.
work.
Health is important. Health is wealth. Yeah, everybody is running after the wealth, but they are ignoring their health. So don't do that. And these are simple techniques that you are sitting or lie down and taking Reiki is a wonderful way. And other things also. Praying to angels. They are ready to help you, but we are not aware of that.
Yeah.
So keep doing that. And most welcome. Everybody is most welcome.
Yeah. So how do people contact you?
I have given the contact number. Can I?
Okay, I'll put the contact.
You put the
And
contact number on your this thing. And they're most welcome. My classes are going on. I take 3 batches a day sometimes. Office people, they come at 7 o'clock after completing. I have taken the IT students in 97, 96. IT students of one company, 2000 uh, IT people they came, but they all of at once it was not possible. They used to come group by
in
group,
batches.
and they used to come at 8 o'clock. They used to finish their work, and till 12 o'clock they used to have the class. So, but they are happy, and they got fantastic results because most of the people, what happened, they sit for longer time for the this thing, then they order the pizza. Nowadays, I'm telling about the nowadays situation, order the pizza and all the fast food, and then smoking, drinking, and all. So they have come out of that. So that is the new generation sharing is like that. They have a back pain, and they used to come to me and then learn this thing, Reiki and all. And now they are very happy. So this is the way we can definitely, and they're most welcome. I'll be happy. My family is becoming very huge, and I'm very happy for that, and I'm connected with everybody. Yes.
Amazing. Yes, we all are connected, and you're doing such fantastic work. You've done collective Reiki, you've worked across the world, you have more than 200,000 students, and you are so enthusiastic about carrying out your work, and you want to reach 2 crore people. So may God bless you, and may all your wishes come true. Thank you so much for spreading love and light.
I'm really blessed. And I would like to go more and more people. And I like poor people according to their conditions. I don't charge them little charge, energy exchange and all. Because they should learn and they should apply that. That is more important for me. Money is not important. Money is always needed for the everyday, day to day life, but it is not like that. My motto is not exactly that. But definitely, I feel great. And I am thankful to Dr. Usui. And then I am thankful to my Reiki grandmasters and all, from whom I have taught, learned the Reiki and all. So I feel blessed. I'm really blessed. And you all stay blessed. I
Thank
I
you.
can tell you all that. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.